Oh my God. How's everybody today? I hope very excellent. Karen is equally as excellent, but she shows it a lot different than the entire rest of the universe. Anyways, she is ready and raring to get in there and lay an egg. I don't know where Stanley is, but Karen, would you like to go in? Okay, let's go then. Let's go. That's unnecessary though. It's very, see, you're a nice girl. She's a good girl. And it looks like the babies want to get out and run too. I saw somebody from the UK. Oh my goodness. Come on, Kay. Is your name Karen? Nope. Okay. It's just she's just a wee bit dramatic today, but that's all right. From New York, Connecticut, Kentucky. Oh my God, Virginia, Scotland. I love it. Oh, you know what? I have to go. Oh, she's looking to Jeff Goldblum for some assistance. So I forgot to put in one of her eggs. So this is where I store the eggs. Right up in this area right here. So I'm going to take one because this always seems to, for whatever reason, get Karen in the mood for laying an egg. So I'm going to go put this in her Jeff Goldblum birthing center. Right, Karen? Doug? This is not an open invitation. Karen? Okay. Look. What's that? What's that right there? Look. That looks like you might need to lay an egg. And not attack me. No. That's unnecessary. Remember? We talked about this. She's sassy today. She's covering up the egg. Always checking with the Jeff Goldblum birthing center picture. Okay, we're gonna let the baby muse out while she settles in. Oh, Stanley, how lovely of you to join us. Come on in. Come on in. There you go. Oh, he thinks he missed it. He's so upset. Stanley, you didn't miss it. Okay, babies. You guys gonna go out now? Hi, Janet. Hi, Glenn. Oh, you guys are such nice babies. Oh. Oh, the babies are a little wild out there. Stanley, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. All right. Stanley's trying to cover Karen up with hay, so I assume that means that she's gonna lay an egg now. It is music to lay an egg too. Stanley's been practicing a lot. He's also hungry, but go ahead. Karen already ate. Go ahead. All right, well, I'm gonna leave you with Karen. Now, I put that egg in there, just for anybody who's joining us. I put that egg in there because it makes, for some reason, when you put an egg in with Karen, that makes her lay an egg. Oh, look at her rolling it. You have to commit, Karen. No, she's just gonna cover it up. I've just got to fill up fill up a few more of the water bowls. I hope Stanley does not knock you guys over, which he probably will do. Are you being good? No, you're not. Stanley, are you just trying to get the angles better? Okay. I can appreciate that. No, Stanley, come here. Hey, come here. Play some music. There, play some music. What a good boy. Play some piano. You can do it, Karen. Oh, here we go. She really does look like a weed crawling up the wall. Don't you, Karen? Okay, Stanley. You're crowding her. Yeah, let's all give thanks to Jeff Goldblum. Here we go. Good girl. Okay. Excuse you. Okay. So here is Karen's egg that she just laid that is aggressively warm and moist. And I just touched my face, so yeah, what a time to be alive. You know, the internet is a magical place, isn't it? Get to watch an emu lay an egg at the Jeff Goldblum Birthing Center. What a time to be alive. Look at that. Have a nice big drink, Karen. Just got her a nice cold drink of water. Hey, Stanley? Okay, now I gotta get this egg and the other egg out. take care. They don't care about their eggs. Female emus, once they've laid an egg, they FO anyways. They don't care. They let the males take care of it. Right? Susie. Congratulations, Stanley. Look at how fat he is. What a good boy. Yeah, you're a wonderful boy. Got some sawdust. Karen's just cooling down. Oh, what a nice boy, Stanley. Celebratory song. I love that for all of us. For our nutrition scan. Was that it, Stanley? Oh my God. Okay. Oh, we have an aggressive amount of eggs here now. There we go. Sorry, that was probably incredibly interesting, watching a blank piano. Congratulations, Karen. That was nice. Good girl. Good girl. She looks like she wants a snuggle, but she also wants a little bit of blood. So there we are. Hi, Dylan. What are you doing? Hi, Gary. Hi, Gary Goose. Ow. I just sat on a prickle. I gotta read some of these. What do you do with the eggs? Not a whole lot, really. I'm coming out with some new merch. And what I'm gonna do is blow out all of the eggs and then send the empty shells to some people who place orders. Somebody's sneezing over there. Probably Curtis. Hi, Glenn with 2 N's. So he is one of Karen and Stanley's babies. And he is the sweetest angel ever. Like the sweetest baby. Just an angel. Right? Who's playing now? Stanley. No, nobody wants any of Karen's eggs in their house. They are A, probably cursed, B, probably poisoned, or C, evil, or D, probably all of the above. Stanley is being so freaking cute today. Look at him. Hey. Oh, God. You are the handsomest boy. Yes, so somebody mentioned my orange shirt. So Useless Farm is located on Anishinaabe and Haudenosaunee territory. Sorry, I was just reading somebody's comment. And every child matters. Today is the National Day for Truth and Reconciliation here in Canada. Yeah, so what that means. And I mean, listen to some of the stories out there from the Indigenous people. But it's basically when the Canadian government would scoop up Indigenous children and put them in these schools, residential schools, complete atrocities, like just the schools themselves were horrific. And yeah, so the orange shirt comes from, or Orange Shirt Day comes from Phyllis, who was a student at one of these residential schools, and I believe it was her grandmother, bought her an orange shirt to go to one of these mission schools, and they took it from her. She never saw it again, and she just remembers. Read her story because it's incredibly powerful. But yeah, so both of my boys are Indigenous, and yeah, it's a really important day to remember and to listen and hear. And so yeah, I encourage you guys all to do that today. So, and now I'm gonna do some more cleaning, but I will be right back. And sorry, yes, and the residential school, somebody just said they still exist. The last one closed in 1990, which is, it blows my mind, but yeah. So, oh, Stanley is a hungry boy. Aren't you? Oh, he knocked over his little teddy bear. Or maybe Karen did. Did Karen do that to you? He looks guilty. Hi, Paul. You probably don't want me to, or you don't want to watch me shovel poop. Oh, Bella's mom. So sorry. Ugh. Just, yeah. Oh, and one goose, Gary Goose. Okay. Okay. You guys watch them instead of watching me shovel poo. Hi, Gary. Gary, what are you doing out here? What are you doing out here? Making all the big animals' waters dirty. I just cleaned those today. I just cleaned them, Gary. Hi, Paul. Well, that was short-lived. They all went over the hill. Gary. Oh, here comes Pencil. Where is he? Hi, Pencil. All of the ducks look like absolute rat shit right now because it's molting season. There you go. Everyone coming back now. I can finish shoveling. Right, Gary? Gary Goose. Gary. Hi, Paul. Gary. Karen. You guys all gathered around the water cooler? What's the goss today? Hi, little Dylan. What are you doing? Oh, here it goes, here it goes, here it goes again. Oh, here it goes again. I should've known, should've known again. Oh, here it goes again. Gary, what are you doing, buddy? Gary. Gary is trying very hard. Come here, Gary, to differentiate himself from the... Hi, Gary. Look at him. What a good goose. Gary, tell me. Tell me, Gary. He's busy. He's got stuff to do. Like make their water completely muddy. Gary, what do you think? I know. I fear Doug has spotted me. Oh my God, he's not even coming over here. Oh, it's because Jason's there. He's trying to start something. Keith's been a real ish disturber recently, so he's probably trying to start something too. Stanley, would you like a pretend treat? I've tried this every single live, and every single live he just sits there and looks at me like I'm an idiot. So do you want a pretend treat? Here you go. Ready? Do you want this? It's fine. It's fine, isn't it? Stanley has never been camera shy a day in his life. Me? Not you. Oh, you got something in your eye. Come here. Come here. Let me see. Oh, that's a good boy. Let's have a little look. Okay, you gotta not collapse though, okay? Here we go. Got it. Oh, sweet boy. Oh my God, you have the most magnificent hair I've ever seen. It's perfection. Thanks, Stan. Oh my God, I almost forgot. Karen gets grapes after she lays an egg, so I'm gonna go grab those. Keep an eye on Stanley. Here, Karen. Karen. Good girl. Okay. Hold on. You didn't lay an egg. Karen did. Karen. Karen. You're okay. Karen. Oh, that was my, how did you get underneath my fingernail? Ow, that hurt. Okay, last one for Stanley. There you go. See that grape going down Stanley's neck? Ow. Not appropriate behavior. Okay. There's the grape right there. See it? There it goes. Hideous. All right. There's Lucy and Robert Fish out there. Jason. Jason. Glenn with two N's. What are you doing? Hi. He's the suckiest baby. He'll go running up to anybody who comes here and just stand there and look like he's gonna attack them, but he doesn't because he's an angel. Right, Glenn? Look at that golden hour. Beautiful. How many of my nails has Karen swallowed? Actually, shockingly, not as many as she would like, which is, it's 0, but those are rookie numbers for her. She would like many, many more. What am I hearing? Jason. Oh, goodness. go in and snuggle Stanley since nobody else wants to hang out. I know Michael will come drifting in here shortly. Right, Stanley? Oh, I know. Okay, hold on. We all know what he wants. Okay. Sweetheart. Excuse me. Excuse me. Just gonna scooch by you here. I know. Okay. Do a little twist. Yep. Oh my God, you look so good. You look so good. Oh, thanks, Red. Do you like Stanley's new hairstyle? A fashion icon, right? Oh my God, you are so handsome. Thanks, Simmy girl. Hey, Stan? Everybody likes your hair? Or... Okay, I'm gonna take it out now. Oh, and it even kept your hair so curly. Look at that. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. I figured Stanley will probably lay down right about here. I gotta put my hair back up. I'll wait until you're laying down though. There, see? I knew it. He is just the babyest baby, aren't you, Stanley? You gotta get that going. There. What a baby. He really can pull off any look. He is just very versatile. He is a little cuddle bunny. Oh, he's sleepy. What's Stanley going to be for Halloween? We're not sure yet. We've been talking about it. I mean, me and like my friends, not Stanley, because he's a bird, he can't talk. I'm sorry. Stanley and I have been talking about it. And yeah, we're not sure. We're still trying to go for a bit of a theme. I have a few things that I've been thinking about, so we'll see. Stanley will do a full fashion show for you guys, though, don't worry. We're thinking about for Gary that he could go as Beetlejuice. But we just went and saw the movie and I wasn't the biggest fan, which is a shock because I loved the first Beetlejuice movie. 3 outfits. Yeah, Stanley needs a minimum 3 outfit changes for sure. A top hat and a bow tie. Okay. Stanley. A Roaring 20s theme. Karen's being mean to her children right now. Those are your babies. There is no wonder that Bird Protective Services took them away. Nope. You always gotta be on your toes when it comes to Karen. Not Stanley, though. He's a sweet baby. Oh my goodness. I always get a kick out of people who are like, I haven't seen you on my page in like years, and look at that. Karen hasn't gotten you yet. And always like, it's kind of reassuring, right? Somebody just checks in on me. That's good. Stanley, do you want to be a giraffe? You definitely have the neck for it. Look at it. Well, that's a nice neck. He's so sleepy. Did you have a good day outside? It was a beautiful day here today. Still a little bit warm, but Stanley had a wonderful day. Lots of running around, lots of playing with your babies, eh? I know they're not really babies anymore. They're fully grown pretty well. Oh, thank you so much. They said, you're awesome, Stanley. That's so nice. Thank you. Why is Karen not sizing me up? Well, the truth is, she is all the time. Yeah. Thanks, Regina. Hey, what do you think? Oh my God, you are just so handsome. I have never seen a more handsome emu. He needs to have a little curler in, maybe. No, it's perfect now. Right? Who's in here? Lucy. Trying to make her way into the treat room. Like a turd. Right, big girl? Oh, what a nice girl. What do you think, Luce? No. I go through like probably 2 or 3 brooms a month because I am not smart enough to remember to move them, and then they just step on them and they bend just like butter. And then they're ruined. No, Karen. We're not gonna do that. No, no, no. We're gonna go out. I'm gonna go out. You're not going out. Actually, no, I'm not, because nobody's out there still. We're gonna still sit with the sweetest baby. John Travolta from Saturday Night Fever. You know what? Amazing. I love that idea. Okay. Do I have new outfits for my animals? I do. I embarrassingly have probably 4 or 5 totes of costumes for them. On occasion, somebody asks me, oh, like, is this for your dog? No, it's for my gigantic bird. Then I have to explain that. Washington State. You're surprised Karen isn't attacking me. Honestly, I am too, but she's just waiting. She's waiting for me to let my guard down. So once that happens, she'll definitely jump on that. Oh, thanks, Leslie. Somebody said, yeah, if they're raised from an egg, they're tamer. So yes, that is tamer. Females are still generally a lot more grumpy. I have a few friends that have female emus, and they are just like Erin. My friend over at Wyatt's Second Chance Ranch has Michelle, who I would argue is actually a little bit scarier than Karen, because she, like, when she's making her farting into a Pringles can noise and running at you, she actually like tilts her head a little bit. Frightening. Just chaotic. And Josh Neal and his farm down in Australia. Yeah, they're female emus are a lot more aggressive. But yes, when you raise them from an egg, they definitely are a lot more kind. So Janet and Glenn, I hatched them. I didn't hatch them. I put them in an incubator. Thanks, Melissa. And hi. So I put them in an incubator. I didn't sit on them, obviously. And they're sweet, sweet, sweet. Stanley was raised, we got him as like a little chick. Just sweet as pie, right? This is Stanley. Karen spent her life in zoos, like the little kind of roadside zoos all across Canada. And look at her. She's also a sweet angel, but in her own way. Her love language is like pure violence. No, so Stanley's fully grown, and so the babies, or their babies, Janet and Glenn with two N's, they're both pretty well fully grown. They might get a little bit bigger, but they'll all be roughly the same size. The female emus are a little bit bigger than the male emus. But yeah. Does Stanley like her? Oh, yeah, he really likes Karen. He really likes Karen. And you want to steer clear of a certain part of the barnyard in the mornings, because it's something I would like to scrub from my brain, but here we are. Watching from Spain, oh my goodness. What state am I in? Yeah, so like I would say like a constant state of anxiety, but we're Canadian. Great, Stanley. Germany, oh my goodness. From Kentucky, North Carolina. Yeah, so they're wild. So yeah, the eggs are fertile, but I'm not hatching anymore because I lucked out with Janet and Glenn with two N's. They're wonderful, and I feel like my luck would run out the next time I tried to hatch emus. Honolulu, oh my goodness, Nebraska. Do you like Uncle Ben from, yeah, he has a Rhea named Kevin, who is very aggressive, I think. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Mandy. I know. And sorry, somebody said I have an impersonator on TikTok. As many times as I report these accounts, nothing happens. And I'm really sorry. And there was one on Facebook the other day that was messaging people and saying they have a special something, but they were using like my profile picture, my name, everything. And I feel absolutely awful. I don't know how people sleep at night. I'm going to send Karen after them. Aw, thanks, Tom. And thanks, Crystal. Alabama, Zimbabwe. Oh my goodness. Jay Jeffrey, there you are. Do you really have a lot of bruises? Yeah. I am just I'm mostly bruised, actually, to be honest with you. Aw, thanks, Crystal. Yeah, I'm mostly bruised. Karen actually, this morning, I think I'll probably be posting the video tomorrow, but she kicked me right in the side. It was at like a kidney shot. This sweet, sweet girl. She never skips leg day, that one. Michigan. Mandy, yeah, it's brutal. Queensland, Australia. Do emus taste like chicken? No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to. I have no idea. I wouldn't. Never. I would never. You think I'm going to eat Stanley? Look at him. Look at that little baby. Europe. Marvelous Marlene. Thank you so much for her My Dollar Fund. Yep, I appreciate that. She's really been, you know what? She's a good saver. Again, she has been saving up for this baby Bjorn for not her eggs, but just a giant bottle of bourbon. Aw, thanks, Deanna. So she's been saving her pennies. She's gonna get it just with a straw in it. Just like that, because she is miserable. Aw, thanks, Simi girl. Oh my goodness. Oregon. Indiana. Oh, yes. So Stanley has 2 eyelids. I'll see if I can get him to close his eyes. Oh my God, look at slicked back hair wigs here. Okay, so, oh, Stanley, what a good boy. What a good boy. See? It's just his eyelid. He's a baby. Ireland. Love it. Oh, thanks, Olivia. Pennsylvania, London. Shouldn't I wear a special outfit? Yeah, I really should order like one of those like night outfits to be in here with Karen, but I feel like she would just crush it and then I'd have an entirely different problem. Thanks, Jedi. Oh, thanks, Sasha. Fencing gear. Yeah, like that would probably work. I'd still be afraid of her absolutely crushing me, but yeah. It does look like a pistachio nut, doesn't it, Stanley? I'm never going to look at that the same. Thanks. Thank you very much. Texas. Can I do this with Karen? Yeah. Look at Stanley looks up. He's like, bad idea. Aw, thanks, Crystal. Oh, you are an angel. Yeah, Stanley's hairstyle is like amazing, right? Can I do this with Karen? She doesn't sit down with me, but she does let me snuggle her at night. Does Karen have a baby registry? She doesn't have a baby registry only because she is a schemer and she's just, you know, her last children got taken away by Bird Protective Services, so she's probably gonna gamble it. So look at her. Spend it on Virginia Slims. Who knows? Thank goodness. Thank goodness I am on this account so that she just doesn't go straight to the store and buy 39 cases of Virginia Slims. How many eggs is here? You know what? I don't even know. That's, yeah, you know what? I should take them out. Why is Karen standing there looking at the wall? She waits right there with her head just under there so that when somebody walks by, she can snap them because she's miserable. Hi, Glenn with 2 N's. She's so miserable. Does Karen get jealous? No. Surprised that she's not attacking me. Honestly, I am too, but she was earlier, so. Does she like her babies? Yeah. She'll, like, they kind of go back and forth, and Janet's been kind of standing up to her a little bit now. Which is, you know what, Karen needed to be taken down a couple pegs, if we're being honest, so. Thanks, Janine. Negative energy, bad vibes, all Karen. I love it. Dress up like a goalie. It's a good idea, Michael. It's a good idea. Very Canadian, too. Would I get a monkey? No, I'm not equipped to handle a monkey. As much as I would love one of those little guys, I know that they're not. If there was one that was like needed rescuing, I would do my best and then get it probably to somebody who knew a lot more than me, but I have no experience with monkeys other than Stanley and Karen. We're not going to do that today, right? Would you like a snuggle? I think she does, right? Yeah, there. Okay, see? Karen is a baby, too. Yes, Karen laid her egg already this evening. Stanley is not going to be incubating the eggs. The males, obviously, the males sit on, not obviously, who would know that other than people who know emus? The males will sit on the eggs and incubate the eggs. The females just lay the eggs in FO. And yeah, so Stanley is not going to incubate the eggs because they can get, the male emus can get kind of mean, miserable, grumpy. Oh, thanks, Erica. Yeah, so I have my hands full enough with this little girl right here. I'd rather not have many grumpy emus. Okay? She's a good girl. Sometimes. Occasionally. How often does she lay an egg? She lays an egg about every 3 days, and it's only from the fall to the spring. She is hoping. Right now, she's just trying to feel for an artery, I think, but hey, Karen, what do you think? Canadian accent? What are you talking about? Hey? She might. Thank you, Penelope. I love that name too. Cover your neck. I need to start wearing like turtlenecks, right? You're a nice girl. Yeah, Karen has, usually at night she'll snuggle me, but she never lays down. Never fully let your guard down, right? I get that. What are you talking about? Yes, I am in Ontario, Canada. How do you do the hand gesture stopping her from murdering you? So the trick with Karen is that my arm is longer than her kick. So, right? Oh, there's a chipmunk. Anybody gonna do anything about that, or? Karen is. Yeah, Karen's a good girl at night. A sea collar. Yeah, that would probably be. Can you make it out of like titanium, maybe? This is not the mean one. That one is the mean one. She's just a big, sucky baby. How's Pencil? He's so good. Gonna have to check my wife's kick length. Thanks for the tip. Yeah. Okay. It's perfect. Do I have a lot of people wanting me to take in animals? Not a ton. Sometimes people reach out to me. It's often, please, nobody got mini pigs. They are not mini pigs, ever. Even if they are, they're not. They grow into gigantic pigs, and they're not conducive to living in a home. So, thanks, Mary. But yeah, so often I'll get pigs, but unfortunately I'm not set up for having pigs, so here we are. Usually I'll kind of reach out to my network and see if there's somebody that can take them in. Would you recommend getting your own dog? Only if you really detest having personal space. If you hate personal space, Doug is a 10 out of 10 recommend. Right, Karen? Somebody was asking about Pencil. Oh, I'm sorry, Stanley. There's Pencil. Right there. Thriving, enjoying his life. Richard's out there too. Hey, Robert Fish. And there's Gary's adopted babies. They're just the sweetest little things. Hi, Dylan. Jennifer. They're not listening. They're looking for bugs right now. Michael is, God only knows where Michael is. I always worry about him because he'd get lost in a cardboard box. The UK, oh my goodness. Anne with an E, oh. I would love that. I would love that. Anne with an E. We don't have a Greg. Actually, funny story. One of our local humane societies had a dog named Greg, and what was the other one that I loved? Mark. So stay tuned for that. No new Jeff Goldblum decor quite yet. This is Glenn with two N's. This is one of Karen and Stanley's babies, and he is the babyest baby. Just they'll stand here like creeps for so long until you just give them all of the attention. He's resting. Glenn with two N's is resting his beak on my spinal column, which hopefully he's not a sleeper agent for Karen. He is reading the chat. Glenn with two N's, what do you think? You've heard that donkeys need a companion. Another donkey is ideal, but horses, oh God, it's going so fast. But horses work too. It seems like Doug is happy with the alpacas. So I do have, so Robert Fish right here is a mini horse. And we also have Lucy, who's our diabetic pony. And then we have the alpacas too. And they just all play differently. So the horses, like the equine, so Doug and the mini horse and the pony, all really, they run and run and run. But Doug has actually learned to play like an alpaca, where he'll like pretend, alpacas will like go around in circles and like bite each other's legs. And Doug will go around in circles with the alpacas. He doesn't bite because that would be very sore for the alpacas, but he'll just like kind of bump his lips up against their legs, and he loves to play with them. They are all just absolute pains in the butt for each other. Oh my God, that's not a good sign. Put those scissors down. Who put you up to that? Who put you up to that? I have some major concerns right now. Doug is a farter for sure. Jason. 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 He's blind in one eye, but sometimes I think he might also be deaf in both ears. We'll see. Oh, thanks, Barbara. Karen going out to buy some Virginia Slims now. I bought these, what are they called? Blink cams. If those animals don't just rip the cords out every single night. How many hours am I out with them? A lot. A lot of hours. But what do you think? Do you have an itchy? Come here. Oh, there you go. There you go. Is that better? Good. New bruise on my arm. I don't know. I barely even feel it anymore, so. Oh yeah, look at that. There it is. Stop picking my butt. Thanks, Trisha. Thank you, Trisha. Do I leave the lights on at night? I don't leave the lights on at night. I usually, well, I'll turn them off when I leave for the evening just to, yeah, they just sleep better. You want their circadian rhythm. That's, yeah. Is that right? Circadian rhythm? Yeah. Anyways, you want that, you don't want to mess that up. So everything gets turned off at night. There is a motion activated light out back, just in case something comes in here or comes around the animals. Once it's like a coyote or a wolf or a bear or whatever, then there's at least light so everyone can get the F out of here. What are you doing? Are you trying to let Karen out? That's not nice. Rude. Ungrateful. Yes, the barns are heated. Can you see the egg? Absolutely. It's probably cooled down enough now that I don't feel like yakking when I hold it. But this is Karen's egg. Pretty wild. Yeah, Karen just being vicious to her own child. Oh, are you getting sassy with your mother? So rude, everybody here. So yeah, this is, you know what, the lighting in here does not give this any, here. It's like the most beautiful color of green ever. Oh, thanks, Charmaine. Oh my God, Kevin. Kevin, thank you so much. Goodness. How long does it take for emu eggs to be incubated? Offhand, don't quote me on this. I think it's 49 to like 53 days. So it's a lot. Karen retroactively. Yeah, she would be like, this is probably poisoned somehow. So what do I do with the egg? Great question. Nothing. I did hatch Janet and Glenn with 2 N's. Not last, was that last year? Time's lost all meaning. But this year, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blow all of the eggs out so that there's no more actual egg left in them because, like I said, Karen's probably poisoned all of them somehow. And Hold on. Please hold. That's better. So I'm gonna blow the eggs out, and I'm just working on some new designs for merch, and once they come out, then I'll be sending these out just to random people who have placed orders. So we'll see. We have a handful of them already. Oh, I always forget I can't sit like that with that leg because Lucy broke my ankle, and now it's right full of metal. So yeah, completely diabolical, just poison for sure. I need a Karen Christmas card to send to my in-laws. I mean, that's fair. They'll just open it up and they'll be like, why does this is a blank card with bird shit in it. What is this? It would work though. Does Pencil have any baby ducks? So the jury is still out. We have not called Maury. Nothing like that has happened. But I do think that Gary's adoptive children are Pencil's. They're the same color as Pencil. They're not Paul's color. They're the same color as Pencil. So I think it's Pencil's children. Could I sell the emu babies? Yes, like I could incubate them and sell them, but let's think about this. Do we really need an army of Karens? I'm gonna leave that with you. You know what, spoiler alert, we don't. We don't. Have I ever seen an emu born, like hatched? Yes. So Janet and Glenn with 2 N's hatched. I should actually repost the video at some point of them, like, because I just put I put my phone into the incubator while it was hatching. And it's pretty interesting. They're gross. They look crusty when they first come out of the shell, but so do baby ducks. Like all baby birds, just gross. How do I get my nails so clean? I don't actually. These are just simply glue on nails. So when one chips off, another gets glued back on. An army of Karens would be, I don't even want to picture it. I really don't. No. That's a very valid point. Very valid point. Oh, thanks, Cassie. Oh, that's so sweet. Karen is behind me. No. She's actually peering at me through a crack in her pen right here. See? Hi, Karen. Farting into her Pringles can back there. Oh, thanks, H-Bell. Aw, thank you so much. Karen is creepy. She is creepy, honestly. She is just a gigantic creep. You always got to be looking over your shoulder because she's there. Always. Who's making their way back up here now? We still have Robert Fish, the filthy pond that I cleaned out like probably 3 hours ago that Gary and his crew mucked up. We have Kyle and Andrew and Lucy. What are you doing laying down in the middle of the floor? Those aren't Glossette raisins. Do you want to go into bed? Come on. Come on then. Come on. Put this egg back. And then I'll put you into bed. Oh God, what was that? I don't even want to know. Are you coming? Come on, sweet girl. Come on. Karen. She's being not nice to her baby tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if those eggs were hard-boiled. Okay. Come on. You want to go into bed? Let's go. Don't frig around with your parents. You can go into bed. In you go. Hey, Robert Fish. What are you doing? There's Andrew. Just friggin' around. I gotta get some of this bedding down because if I don't, it's all going to be a nightmare. Not really a nightmare, but Doug will be standing right exactly where I need to be dumping all of this. Oh, what did they do with that? Hi, Lucy girl. What are you doing? Whoop. Hi, Stanley. Yes, so Robert Fish is a mini horse. He's going to throw a tantrum right now. Oh, maybe he's not. Yep, he is. She doesn't want to see your butt. Dusty little boy. Why did I just... Something I touched was wet. That's never a good sign here. Aw, thanks, John. Yeah, so emus lay eggs every 2 to 3 days. Karen lays them every 3 days from the fall to the spring. Aw, thanks, Amy. You guys are so sweet. Mini horses are cool, but you do know the rule that the closer they are to the ground, the more evil they are. It doesn't really count with Robert Fish, but he, like with me, but he runs this farm. He single-handedly everybody is scared of Robert, right? He's just a baby, aren't you? You're just a sweet little boy. Oh, how's that feel? See if we can get his lip going. No, he just gonna frig around. Okay, I gotta find my scoop for... There it is. Going with 2 ends. Dumped it down the side. There it is. Get it. It's not for you. It's for dumping this stuff on the ground. Stanley. He's being a little bit bold tonight. Did you just fall in your water bowl? Yeah, your foot's wet. Frig around, you'll be laying around. We saw a video about ducks working in a winery. Karen and Stanley would do very poorly, and their babies would do very poorly in a winery because Stanley would eat all the grapes and Karen would drink all the wine. So it would be a bad deal. Only red wine for Karen. You know, makes her teeth all that like gray color. Bad for her. Anybody tried to steal my birds? I don't think I've, no, they have not. Okay. Where's Michael? He might be lost. He might be lost. I am gonna go have to look for him here shortly because I don't see any of the alpacas, and usually. Andrew, why do you have to come in here to pee? Is there a reason? Robert. Everybody's so helpful here. Okay, what do we have going on here? Do I need a man's help? Do I need a man's help on the farm? Short answer is no, and long answer also no. I just chill out here on my own and am quite content to be on my own. As long as Karen lets me. I was married, not anymore. And I am, when I say this, I'm going to say this with I'm going to hold your hand, and I'm going to say this with my whole chest. I am good. I'm good on my own. Oh, Stanley's sleeping with his stuffy. What a baby. Oh, thanks, Vanilla. Oh, look it. Did you get left out? It's almost dark. And you haven't gone in yet. Come on in. Come on, quick. Before the sheep get in here. By sheep, I mean Kyle. You have a huge burr in your hair. You gonna let me get that out? Come on. Come on, baby. Oh my God. Where did you even get that? Look at the size of the burr and the size of the burr in his hair. Look at it. That's my finger. Nope, that's my finger. Can I get this out? Oh God, that's so pointy too. Okay. This out. Can we get this out? Oh my Lord. Hey, Janet, why are you being miserable to him? That is your brother. That is your brother. Smarten up. Okay? Just because you're wild does not mean that he needs to be wild. Okay? Thank you. I'm glad we had this talk. Okay. Let's see if we can find something to get this out with. Oh, Lord. You too. Come here. Hi, baby. I know, you're a good boy. What a good boy. You have water in your, yep. Oh, thanks, Stephanie. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's just, okay. Look at that burr. Okay, I need to find a pair of, I need to not get sidetracked. We are not leaning into the ADHD right now. And we're gonna see if we can get this taken out of Kyle's hair. Lucy, please, for the love of God, don't hit me. Really thought I was going for Lucy's diabetes medication. Come here. Look. Hi, Michael's gonna come drifting in. Come here. And here comes Curtis and Daniel. Would you guys just chill yourselves out? Michael, you still have your dinner in your mouth. I know, you're very cute. Okay. Everybody thinks it's time for diabetes medication. Okay, we're gonna get this cut out and then we're gonna do meds, okay? Now, you don't need to ram me every single time I do this, okay? Here we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. This thing is so pokey. Curtis, what are you doing, bud? He just came in and crashed. Curtis. He's so foolish. All right, well, I guess that means, is it dark enough yet? You know what, I'm gonna go put the ducks in. Maybe you guys could just keep a very close eye on Curtis for me. He's usually pretty good, but that's a lie, he's not. Great. Be good for a few minutes? My word, you guys. Hold on. Get back, Lucy. Back up. No, I'm not doing this yet. No diabetes meds yet. Okay? No. Oh, Andrew, you just came in here and just the whole entire floor. It's so gross. Okay, I'm gonna go put Gary in. I'll be back. Ow, Doug. Ow, Michael. God. Look at that. Okay, so apparently everybody's playing follow the leader. So I'll put this right here. And I'm gonna go put the ducks and Gary Goose in. So just keep an eye on everyone. Okay. Just have an eye. I'll be back in a minute. Hi, Jason. Good boy. Okay, Gary. Come on. Bad boy, bad boy. Okay, Dougie. Those ducks were absolute monsters tonight. Hi. Okay, what did I... Keith, I like your beard. Jason. Okay, what did I miss? They're all monsters, so that's okay. Michael, pull your lips over your face. Thank you. Hi, babies. All right. So now it's diabetes medication time. Okay. Okay. Water bucket in a children's pool. Lucy peed. Oh, lucky you. Did you rip a big fart while she was doing it? Because she does that. Absolutely. Aw, thanks, Tammy. Discussing the shirt. Yes. So I mentioned earlier, today is the National Day for Truth and Reconciliation. And I definitely urge you to read some of the stories, listen to some of the stories. But up until 1990, there was residential schools that were government run that would rip Indigenous children away from their families and try to strip them of their culture, which is horrific enough, but these residential schools were some of the most horrifying stories I have ever read in my life. But again, today is a day for like listening and learning. Both of my children are Indigenous, so it is definitely something that is close to my heart. So today is definitely a day for listening to those voices. And yeah, up until 1990, these schools were operating, and the effects, could you not, Andrew? The effects just echo through generations, and they will for such a long time. So it's really important to, listen, learn today. So yeah, and the Catholic school systems, they were run by nuns. So yeah, it's definitely, I urge you to go and read some more about it, because it is, yeah. Okay, Now we're gonna do diabetes medication. Okay, Lucy? Okay, literally everybody who is crowding me. Okay. Okay, okay. All right, everybody back up. I need into the other part of the barn. All right, my sweet little diabetes queen. Just gonna give some treats to the baby emias. Get going on that. There we go. All right. Don't you have that crazy look in your eye, please and thank you. So Lucy is diabetic. She gets metformin twice a day, morning and night. And Daniel's just having an issue and just spit into my armpit. So this is pretty typical, right, Luce? Here you go. There we go. All right, you know what? Oh, Lucy, don't you spit that out. She loves to spit it out. No. There we go. Who's in here? Michael. Can you get back? Thank you. Hey, don't you be spitting them out. Please and thank you. There we go. Okay. All right, now are you still going to, Michael, are you still going to spit them out? I won't be able to find them if you spit them out at Michael. I think you're good. Okay. Excuse you. Let's just make sure you're not going to spit any out. Jason, this place is a shit show. And you just tried to crawl right into my mouth. Andrew went over for a little haircut. Jason, you've been very patient. So have you, Daniel. Here. Oh, what a good boy. Curtis is just here. Curtis is here for the vibes. No, Michael, you gotta wait. Curtis is here for the vibes. He never eats the treats, so. Okay. I'm gonna back away from the business end of Lucy. Okay, here they are. There, Michael, that's very nice. Here, Daniel is just, look at that little gremlin. He is the cutest little gremlin. Michael, don't you even think about it. No. Okay, we're gonna go over here. Oh, is the internet being garbage? I'm sorry. I'm gonna shift to out there. Daniel's gonna spit right in his face. You noticed when I was walking away, I had a kernel of stuff in my pants. Probably. I'm like 98% made up of barn fodder. Okay. Doug is being the best. No. Okay. Okay, Michael, there you go. Keith, why are you wet? Why is your chin dirty? I hope it's not poop. Okay, Jason, Michael, Doug, Keith, Jason, Michael. There you go. Okay. I'm just gonna go and give Daniel some because he's just sitting there so patiently like the sweetest little gremlin that's ever existed. Look at him. Oh, he's just a baby. Michael, you're being bad. This is for Daniel. There you go. Good boy. Okay, and the rest apparently is for Michael. So that's what's going on there. Michael doesn't think, so it's not necessarily that he thinks he's solving any sort of problem. He just is. Oh, there's Daniel. Come here. No, this is for Daniel. There, good boy. No, Michael. There, good boy, Daniel. Curtis is just so simple. Look at him. Michael just, here, do you want to try? He's just here entirely for vibes. Are you going to eat one? Keith is. He's just really happy to be involved, right? And it looks like you were bothering the sheep again. And we're feeding Daniel behind my back so that Michael doesn't get wild. Do you want to try? Nope. There's for Michael. He's a good boy. Hey. Little Daniel. And Curtis. He's gonna eat my hair though. That he's not too worried about. Michael's already spaced out. Okay, where you go? Hi. Kyle and Andrew just sitting there, pissing away. Oh my Lord, what just happened there? God only knows. Hey, quit chasing each other. It's bedtime. Cover them all with a blanket. Okay, we're gonna go here. All right. So as you can see, Gary did his, look at the size of the bug crawling on Michael. Oh, it's a wasp. Michael, come here. No, come here. Come here. Hold on. No, Michael, here. Come here. Come here. I don't want you to get a wasp. Come here. Here. Come here. Got it. There you go. Good boy. Whew, that was a close one. I don't know how much Michael would tolerate a wasp sitting. Yeah, the last time I tangled with, it wasn't even a wasp, it was a bee. Stung me 1,000 times in the eye. I'm being dramatic. It was 3 times. And then once on the wrist. Do they sleep indoors? So the emus sleep inside every night. The alpacas and the equine and everything, they get to kind of choose if they want to. This stays open so they can go in and sleep in there. Most of the time they sleep in one of those enclosures just because they like that open air feel. But I know, don't get stung again. My eye was like, that was brutal. Doug. Hi. Are you gonna be a pest now? And by now, I mean always. Ow! Hey. How peaceful. It really is. No, Doug. You make it peaceful here. You make it very peaceful. Okay, you don't need to bite though. Oh God, okay, what are we doing? Yeah. Ow, Doug. Okay. He is being... Oh, God. All right, so I'm gonna sit down so I don't have to worry about my... do I have to worry about predators at night? No. Well, I say no. But yeah, we do have coyotes. We do have the odd wolf. We have bears. Bears generally don't bother things too much. Sometimes they'll get into like bird coops and stuff. Oh, Kevin, thank you. Oh my God. Karen is getting closer and closer to that baby Bjorn, thanks to you. Yeah, so we do have predators here. Donkeys are supposed to keep coyotes, wolves away because they're like livestock protection animals. I guess coyotes and wolves don't like the smell of donkey pee, which who does? It would deter me for sure. But yeah, they don't know. Like the coyotes and the wolves and stuff, they don't know that Doug is scared of his own shadow. They don't know that, and they don't need to know that. So there we are. Bald eagles and hawks. Yeah, we have those too. Yeah. Yeah, so Gary is the alarm around here. And once he, oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. On Facebook, they can't hear me. Is it? I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, but Doug, terrified of everything. So he wouldn't scare anything away. He would be absolutely petrified if that happened. He just would. That said, he's back just to terrorize me. Ow. Doug, can you give it a rest? Huh? He just wants to be a lap donkey tonight, which the way she goes. Right, Dougie? All right. Okay, this was, I'm glad. Can I scratch my eye? May I have your permission to scratch my eye? Oh, yes, so I'm on you. Oh, can you see my 800 numbers, though? Not kidding. Probably, who would be calling me at this time of night? Yes, so Every Child Matters, and it is for, I was talking about it a bit earlier, but today is the National Day for Truth and Reconciliation here in Canada. And I definitely would urge you to read some of the stories and listen and learn today and every day, but today especially. That's not me farting. That was Janet and Glenn. You are being a pest this evening. You are. You're a sweet boy. But you're also a wee bit of a pest. Yes, as Brett Walker said, the 94 calls to action for the National Day for Truth and Reconciliation, and just the Truth and Reconciliation, definitely, please check it out. Doug? Ow, can you? Can you not? Please, 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 just give it a minute. Give it a minute. He is just being so incredibly invasive. Oh, that's my actual arm. Don't bite. That's not nice. Look at the craziness in his eye and his incredible eyeliner. What's your secret? Have I ever heard of alpaca berserk syndrome? Yes. Yes, definitely. Which is one of the things that, it's when they go like quite literally crazy. Oh, thanks, Yvette. I really appreciate that. I think Doug might have it. Go. Find something to do. No. Oh, okay. Okay, I know. If anybody's getting seasick from watching this, you can file all your complaints with Doug. Leave my pockets alone. I don't have any more treats. I showed you my blackjack hands. I'm done. Oh, God. Ow. Oh, wow. That was a dandy one. He wants a kiss. I am not gonna kiss ass. Right, Doug? I'm not calling him back over. He's lurking in the darkness now. Look at poor Michael. Michael. Oh, look at the one ear. Hi, baby. Hi. And I just my nose, so that's gonna be nice. Hi, Daniel. You always come up see me, don't you? Because you're so cute. Aren't you? Daniel's a sweet boy. Where's Curtis? God only knows. Anyways, Michael is doing his best, and can you see Michael in there? Just the outline of him? There we go. Maybe, question mark? Am I okay? Sounded like that one hurt. Yeah, Doug just kicked me right straight in the cooter, so. Right? He has that look that says, and I'll do it again. Would that be a correct assumption, Doug? It is. You've turned my pocket inside out. We train them to do that here, so. Oh, he is a sweet. He does think. He thinks I have all kinds of stuff in my pocket, but he's just turned it inside out, so. Not exactly sure what he's trying to achieve here, other than. Oh. Doug! Can't stop. Let go. These are my favorite pants, so I don't need you ripping the pockets out of them. Okay, I'm going to show everybody the egg one more time, and then we're probably going to have to go because Doug is being extremely naughty tonight. So I'll show you guys one more time. Naughty ass. Okay. So this was Karen's egg. This is not the one she laid tonight. I don't know where it is. I have so many now, so here we are. This is where it is. Doug is in a constant state of timeout. He's in a constant state of needing a timeout. But I fear that if we put him in actual timeouts, he would never be time in. So, how often does she lay an egg? So she lays an egg. Emus will lay eggs every 2 to 3 days from the fall till the spring. Karen lays it every 3 days. And yes, her eggs are fertile. I can almost guarantee it because when I go out in the mornings, her and Stanley are. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it because it's some of the most awful sounds I've ever heard. Curtis is just rubbing on the wall like a cat. All right. Better than eating the wall. I mean, that's fair. Right? He's being Yes, so Janet and Glenn with 2 N's, I did hatch them. I'm not going to be incubating anymore because I have pressed my luck enough with, you know, I hatched Janet and Glenn, these little guys. And they are sweet, sweet angels. I'm not going to push my luck because I hatch any more and they're going to be like Karen and not like Stanley, Janet, and Glenn with 2 N's. The way it goes. Can you imagine a mini Karen? I feel like it would be born with a small knife. Yes, it would shank you for sure. So Curtis and Daniel are close in age. They're about a month apart. Daniel did have some health problems. Not health problems, but he had some dental problems, and he just appears to be a little bit weird. He might just be like a runt, a little gremlin runt. So, you know, we got him all antibioticed up, and he's good now. But he's just wee. He's just a wee little guy. Look at him. I know, you're so cute. Michael, you're so, there you are. There you are. He doesn't know what's happening. Oh, look at him. I know, Michael. You're just the sweetest little baby, aren't you? Everybody's just loafed out. Curtis is gonna roll. Maybe. Or he's just sniffing whatever's on the ground and he needs to go back to rehab. Same with Michael. Good God, this place is a disaster. Yes, so I don't share the alpacas. I share the sheep, but I don't share the alpacas or Jason. But I have a really good friend. She and her husband come in and share them. They're like the most gentle, sweetest people you'll ever meet. So, yeah. Michael is so chilly. That's probably the most accurate description. Just, he's the food chili. Look at him. Oh, do you want to see the sheep? They're both currently in the middle of an anxiety attack. But this is Kyle. He just had a gigantic burn in his hair tonight. We cut it out. And this is Andrew. He is the church youth group leader. He can only play one song on guitar, but he plays it over and over and over. So. Michael's 2 brain cells. And they're both fighting for 3rd place, aren't they? Oh God, here comes Jason. Why did you have to wind up for a loogie like that? I don't know that if I want to find out why. Who else is in here? Oh, there's... Hi. Oh, somebody, oh, it's Jason. He is winding up for a big loogie, and nobody has great aim here, so I usually get some of the spray over. You really do wonder after alpacas. I see no lie there. Look at him. He looks just like Falcor. And Jason looked like Sid the Sloth. There's inspiration everywhere you look. Michael, that was so sad. Everybody's just gonna sit in here this evening. Can you tell when they're gonna spit? Yeah, because they do an actual like, you know, when people spit, they go, they do the same thing. And so, yeah, it's never at me. It's at the other alpacas or Doug a lot of the time. But I usually get some. I'm usually in the splash zone, right, Michael? Demure right now, but he's also he does not have the brain cell. Oh. Bless him. Have I ever been nipped or bit by one of the alpacas? Yes, actually, as a matter of fact. This summer, I was like extremely close to when Jason and Keith were play fighting. And what they do is they go around and around in circles and try to bite each other's legs. And my leg, apparently to Keith, looked very much like an alpaca neck. So I got 2 big scratches on my leg. I don't even know. Nope. Not gonna say them. Aw, thanks, Stacy. Alpacas, they only have teeth on the bottom and they have gums on the top. Let me see if I can find. Okay, Curtis is gonna show you because he's a baby. We're gonna do a close up. So he only has, see? I don't know if you're gonna be able to see. Curtis, hi. Here, let's see. He only has gums on the, except for in the back. The back they have teeth. Yes, they have a dental pad. So it's like, ooh, did you see that? That stinks. I know. Somebody said that alpacas chew the same way that Carlton dances. And good luck ever unseeing that. You'll never unsee it. Michael? All right, well, I think that's it for us tonight. Curtis, would you like to say anything? Say goodnight to everyone. I'm gonna need to use a wet wipe on my phone. Hi from LA. What's he chewing on? He is just, they chew their cud kind of like cows. We'll watch it. Hold on a second. It's actually insidious. You'll watch it go down his throat when he swallows it and then straight back up. I'm gonna try to keep this still. You're not gonna swallow it now. Okay, here we go. Swallow. Oh, you just... Hold on. Of course. Oh, thanks, Easy, like Sunday morning. Appreciate that. Oh, thanks, Polly. Sweet angel. Goodness. Well, that's pretty well it. I'll let Karen say her goodnight and give you guys her give you a little kiss goodnight this evening. Michael, do you want to give everyone a kiss goodnight? Do you know what's happening? Oh, there. Okay, that was good. That was nice. Karen. Okay, I'm gonna put this down, but it's also gonna be right next to Andrew's butt. So, okay. Karen, say goodnight. She didn't ask for your address, right? Don't give her. If Karen ever asks for your address, don't do it. What a nightmare. All right, well, that's it. Jason, you look absolutely shocked this evening. So that's it. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us this evening. We really are thankful for your presence. And thank you for all your gifts. Thank you so much. That helps so much. And again, Karen has been, oh, barn hair, don't care. Thank you. It helps out so much for like, there's a lot happening here. Okay. Yeah, so Karen's still saving up for that baby Bjorn. It's so appreciated. She has been quite a girl. She's been pinching pennies, that one. What's she gonna do with your address? Oh. You didn't give it to her, right? Maybe, you know what, just to be safe, lock your doors extra good tonight. Yeah. Aw, thanks, Frozen Charlotte. I really appreciate that. Stanley, you want to say goodnight? He's already tucked into bed with his stuffy. Oh. All right, well. Michael? He doesn't know. She does need therapy. She needs some intense therapy. And he's still trying to crowdfund that brain cell. Someday, Michael. Someday. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. And thank you for all your kind words. Thank you so much for the gifts on here. And definitely check out the 94 calls to action for truth and reconciliation. And we love you guys so much. And Michael apparently has a lot to say this evening, but thank you guys so much. Good night. We'll see you in 3 days and see how many more eggs Karen's gonna lay. I'm gonna need to get a bigger holder, but all right, everybody have a good sleep. Have a great day tomorrow. Be good, be kind, and yeah, I'll just lock your doors extra good because Karen might have your address. That's all. Okay. Good night, everybody.